In this video, we are going to be learning about reflections. A reflection across the line L, and that is a cursive L, called the line of reflection, is a transformation with the following properties. So if a point A is actually on the reflection line L, then A prime is going to equal A. And number two, if a point B is not on line L, the reflection line, then line L is going to be the perpendicular bisector of the line segment B prime. Thus, point B and point B prime are the same distance from line L, and B prime, the line segment, is going to be perpendicular to the reflection line L. And the function notation for a reflection across line L that takes point P to P prime is below, where the capital R stands for reflection and the cursive L stands for the reflection line, and point P is the point that you will be reflecting, and P prime is the image point. Let's do a quick review of graphing horizontal and vertical lines, because you're going to need to know that when we are reflecting, because most of the lines of reflection lines are either horizontal and vertical lines. All right, so first, let's graph the line x equals 2. That is a vertical line at x equal 2. So it looks like that. And then let's graph the line y equals 4. That's going to be a horizontal line at y equals 4. And it looks like that. So remember that if you have x equal to a number, that is going to be a vertical line. And if you have y equal to a number, that is going to be a horizontal line. And remember that this axis right here is the x-axis, and this axis right here is the y-axis. All right, let's do our first example. We're going to take point P, and it has the coordinates -2, 3, and we are going to find the coordinates of the reflection of that point P. And so first we need to identify what the reflection line would be, which is x equal to -5, and I put a box around that in the function notation. And then we're going to graph the reflection line that is going to be a vertical line at x equal to -5. So it's going to be right here. Then we're going to graph point P at -2, 3, which will be located right there. And then we're going to count how many units P is away from the reflection line x equal to -5. So P is 1, 2, 3 units to the right from the reflection line x equal to -5. So to get point P prime, we are going to go 3 units to the left from the reflection line x equal to -5 to graph point P prime. So 1, 2, 3 units to the left, that's going to be where point P prime is. And notice that the line x equal to -5, which was the reflection line, is the perpendicular bisector of the line P prime. And this is, using our function notation, this is going to be our answer to the question with the coordinates of what the reflection of the point P across the line x equal to -5 is going to be P prime, which is -8, 3. All right, example 2, we're going to graph the points A, B, and C, and then we're going to graph and label the reflection of the triangle ABC. So first we need to locate and figure out what our line of reflection is, and it's going to be y equal -2. I put a box around that in the function notation. So graph the reflection line. That is a horizontal line at y equal to -2. So it's going to be located right there. And then we're going to graph points A, B, and C to make triangle ABC. So A is going to be located right there, B is going to be located right there, and C is going to be located right there. And then I'm going to connect them to create triangle ABC. Next, I'm going to actually start with point C, and I'm going to count how many units C is away from the line of reflection, y equal -2. So C is 1, 2, 3 units down from the reflection line, y equals -2. So to get C prime, we go 3 units up from the reflection line to graph point C prime. So 1, 2, 3 units up, so C prime is going to be right there. And then you're just going to do the same procedure to graph points A prime and B prime to make triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. So A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units up from the reflection line. So you're going to go 5 units down to graph A prime. And B is 2 units up from the reflection line. So you're going to go 2 units down to graph B prime. And then you are going to connect the triangle, and then now you have graphed and labeled the reflection of triangle ABC across the reflection line y equals -2.